Just talking about preseason didn't go well for you.
Right.
And then you're where you are now. How did that happen?
I think it was good for me to get hit around the preseason. And then obviously as the year went on, it just kept getting better and better and better. And then I think the biggest thing is just staying confident, no matter what happens, and not riding a roller coaster like me and Jason like to say to one another. But yeah, I think the preseason definitely helped. Definitely highlighted some of the flaws that I need to work on in my game, but I think it was all for the better.
What were you?
When you look at Tennessee, I mean, they've got pro prospects everywhere up and down their lineup. What has jumped out at you from the scouting report on them, or just what you've seen of them this season?
Yeah, they're pretty good. They can swing it. We were at the game last night. Christian Moore's a good player.
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, they got dudes all up and down the lineup, so it's definitely exciting to go test yourself, see what you can do against these guys, and if I'm making pitches, we'll be just all right.
So were you, sorry Grace, were you just along those lines being at the game? Like, are you trying to take mental notes when you were watching the game last night, or were you just trying to enjoy a game? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
where you were like doing homework?
I know, I was a fan.
Okay.
Me and Parks we were like little boys walking around there. Parks was loving it. He was eating it up. But, yeah, I mean, I wasn't really paying too much attention to how they were pitching those guys. But it was fun to watch, and it was a good game.
Sure.
How much do you utilize a scout when you go up against an opponent?
I leave that really for Coach Gaines, just because when he's calling pitches, he's got an entire binder in front of him, and I'm just trying to execute the pitch. I mean, it's a little different, I guess, when you're playing a 3-game series because you get to watch the swings, but I've never seen Tennessee play in person, so I'm just going out there trying to execute which Coach Gaines thinks fits best.
How has it been working with Luke this season? I mean, this is both of your guys' first seasons in Chapel Hill, and he's a true freshman, but he's clearly a very advanced true freshman. How has he helped you in your evolution, and how do you think you've helped him?
Yeah, he's a stud. I mean, it's so rare for a kid to get on campus and be that good, and two, just handle it the way he's handled it. He's been so hands-on, and I think he's got a sense of confidence that it's really hard to instill in someone. I think it's got to come from within. And even the way, I know in the fall we messed with him, the way he like jumps in the box and does a little Soto shuffle, but I think I like how he does that too, because it means he got a little bit of presence in the box too. But I think from helping him, I don't think he's needed much help. I think going into the season, he probably helped me out a little bit. But yeah, he's really good at instilling confidence in you.
Shea, if we had, I'm sorry, did I cut you off?
No, you're good.
If we had, looking through this, it gets a little weird. If we had the ability to time travel, yeah, and we went back to when you got in the portal,
yeah,
and we said, look, you're gonna be, playing winners bracket game, the College World Series, and pitching against Tennessee in June. Like, what would Shea Sprague of whatever, how many months ago that was, what would you have said to that?
I said, hell yeah. I mean, that's why I went in the portal. And we're here now. It's a hell of an opportunity, and I'm excited to get after it tomorrow.
Your changeup, the way you use your changeup, the real key to your success this season.
Yeah.
Tell me how that's evolved over the season.
I think, well, in the January, I think the biggest thing was me not being able to throw it, just because I was overthinking it and sawing down my arm. Like, I know I hit Carter French in the back 4 times in January, and I don't know why it was Carter French every time.
You're throwing at him, clearly.
Yeah, I mean, throwing at him with 74 mile per hour changeups, but the biggest thing is just having confidence in that pitch, and obviously if confidence in that pitch, it helps me build confidence in the fastball and the slider.
What percentage of the changeup are you throwing these days?
I have no idea. I know last year Elon was 58%. So more
I
than
knew it was high.
Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know what the exact numbers are right now.
What has been your relationship with Coach Gaines and kind of helping you, get to this moment, especially kind of the conversations you had after that preseason?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely had some good conversations talking about what needs to get better and what I've been doing well, but I mean, he's the man. He's an incredible coach. He instills real confidence in you every day, and he knows when things are going right that you got to keep your foot on the gas and keep getting better every day, because the moment you get complacent is when you get got. So, I mean, he's incredible. He's probably one of the best coaches I've ever had on both, like, on-field presence, in-game decision-making, and then development and the personal relationship.
How much do you love and how important is it for you to have Parker here with you?
I love it. He's the man. Parker was the captain last year at Elon, so obviously not the captain this year, but he definitely has a huge leadership role. And Park, when I was a freshman at Elon, was almost like Luke. He was a junior, but he was just incredible and instilling confidence in you. And I think he saw like a quiet confidence in me, so we kind of came together a little bit better than most would. But I mean, it means the world to go through this with him, and he's such an incredible guy and leader and mentor, so it's awesome.
It was enjoyable, Shea, hearing you. Oh, did you have a follow-up, Grace?
Well,
Go for
yeah.
it. Sorry.
When Parker catches your bullpen, does he notice things that a lot of other people just wouldn't notice and points them out to you? Yeah,
like he knows like arm speed, my sights, everything. I mean, we got it down to a science now, and I always say like it's him and Coach Gaines that helped me through the week. So yeah, he's definitely got a knack for it, and he knows what's going good, what's going bad. But
Shea, it was enjoyable. I don't know, a couple weeks ago, hearing you talk about the start in Charlotte, and you're sort of just looking around the park for a little bit before it, being like, this is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Since you guys have gotten here, when you've been out there at the field, have you looked around and sort of try to be like, man, here we are, savor it type thing, or is that something you've tried to avoid? Like, what have you gone about, like, the moment?
I embrace the moment 100%. I'll look around and take it all in. I think the biggest thing, like, handling a crowd is, like, realizing that it's there. I mean, the more you try and, like, block out, I mean, once you're pitching to a guy and he's in the box, like, you don't even notice it at all. But, like, before the game and everything, I think you have to embrace it, and it can give you a different level of focus to tap into, and definitely intent on the mound. So
will there be fewer butterflies since you saw a game? You've been here for a while.
Yeah, 100%. I think if I was in Jason's shoes, that I probably would have been racing a little bit more. But now I've been on the field, I've been acclimated. Like, I mean, Charlotte, LSU, and then last week against West Virginia, a bunch of people there. It gets to a point where it kind of all meshes into one, I guess. But no, tomorrow's going to be special, and I can't wait.
Could be a big night at Brothers.
Oh, yeah. It might be. There should be a good crowd up there watching tomorrow night.
Yeah.
You said that you guys watched Remember the Titans before the regional, Lone Survivor before the Super. Did you have a pre-Omaha movie?
No. Wait, we might have. Yeah, no, it was 12 Strong. Me and Parks didn't go because we had a test, but all the guys watched 12 Strong over at the football facility.
Did you feel left out that you weren't included in that?
Not really, because I had seen it prior, but it was definitely, I know they had good reviews about it.
Did you guys get to visit with Roy Williams at all? He was at the game yesterday.
I know he texted Coach Forbes before the Super Regional. I think the Regional too, but we never met him. But I'm a big Roy Williams fan and Carolina hoops, so it was pretty cool that he's there.
What has been the feeling? What has been the feeling for you, Shea, as you've watched this team? Sometimes you've been on the mound, sometimes you haven't. Win these games in this dramatic fashion. It's almost like seems like routine by now. Like, what is it like just watching these things happen in the 9th inning and the 10th inning? Like, what's that like?
Yeah, it's definitely a roller coaster of emotions, and you go up and down, but it's really fun to watch. And I'm just grateful to be a part of it, and grateful I chose Carolina last summer.
Thanks, Shea.
Thanks, Shea.